The first projection began gently. Amaran told us we would see his home planet Ka. And suddenly we were soaring above Earth's atmosphere, traveling through space toward his world.
We approached the planet Ka, a beautiful world with one large continent surrounded by ocean, lush green hills, vibrant flowers, and rock formations glowing under a clear sky.
We saw their villages with pyramid-shaped homes, semi-transparent and multicolored, arranged in circles around open plazas, where diverse human-like people lived in harmony, appearing healthy and timeless.
The people tended beautiful farms and lived simply, without the destruction we see on Earth, showing us a world in perfect balance with nature.
Amaran explained this was his home, a place of harmony, and that what we saw was only a projection, a beautiful possibility shown to inspire us. The images then gently waved and faded.
On a beautiful sunny day in western Puerto Rico, we suddenly found ourselves sitting on a mountainside overlooking the ocean and small houses below, when the sky darkened with a massive shadow. A gigantic fiery rock, like an island on fire with a burning lava tail, hurtled toward us from space. The enormous fiery rock made a powerful collision with the ocean near the western coast, sending up a huge rising cloud of vapor and mist, while the ground shook intensely from the seismic force. And then the sea pulled back dramatically for miles, revealing the hidden reefs and seabed below. Suddenly, a gigantic wall of water rose and rushed inland at terrifying speed, destroying everything: houses, trees, people. Their screams filled the air and then went silent. The wave swallowed mountains and everything in its path under the bright, indifferent sun. When the water settled, only tiny mountain peaks remained above a dark, dirty, polluted sea filled with floating wreckage. Destroyed homes, uprooted trees, and bodies. We all cried uncontrollably, paralyzed by the horror, thinking of our own families among the victims. The horrific images began to wave and faded like a hologram, and Amaran reminded us, this is only a projection of what will happen if humanity does not change its destructive ways. The pollution, the nuclear misuse, it is not happening now. The third projection began by showing famous government buildings around the world. The instructor lectured that earthly governments were self-serving, caring only for their own power, and then the White House shook and crumbled to the ground, symbolizing the end of the old world order.
From that point, the projection showed a single global authority emerging to guide the survivors in a new era, with its center located on an advanced protected island surrounded by calm waters.
This new world government would be headquartered on a grand artificial island called Atlantis, floating in the middle of a dark, dirty, polluted Black Sea, protected by a great glass dome covering the entire structure, a place for the privileged few.
The rest of the planet lay in ruins, blackened skies, polluted waters, scattered survivors struggling in a devastated world, while a small elite lived protected on the island as the old ways of money and nations faded into chaos. The images began to gently wave and fade like a beautiful hologram. And Amaran reminded us that this was only a possible future shown as a guide, if humanity chooses a more harmonious path with the planet and each other. It was not happening now.